I'm going to try to handle it. Oh, please, don't put that right here.
Look, lady, it ain't my fault you don't got the keys.
It looks so awful. Look, do you have any paperwork? At least I could check it in.
There's no paperwork. Everything's taken care of.
Then I'm not going to sign it, and I would just rather you take it right back out.
Get that. There's no way I'm coming back here tomorrow.
Then could you please put it in the storeroom in the basement? There is the stairs and the front entrance out there.
You know, I don't usually get paid for carting this down steps. Since you're so pretty.
What the hell are you supposed to keep it here? There's only one payphone out there, and it stays pretty busy.
Well, I got from the courthouse with the night watchman. He said nobody be there till tomorrow.
Who does Scorpio think he is? He's keeping me penned up in here as if I was the kidnapper. Look, pal, cooler, either go back to your cell. Listen, it's bad enough been in here without some flatfoot telling me how to think and talk.
Wait a minute. Look, you know his wife has been kidnapped, right? Well, Mr. Lavery is very upset. Please, let me have a few private words with him. Please.
Okay, I'll be out here in the hall.
Thanks. Boss, what are you doing? You're digging yourself in deeper and deeper by getting mad at the guard. He's just trying to do his job.
His job does not include telling me what to do with my temper.
That's what got you in here. And it'll keep you here if you don't put a lid on it. Even going after Scorpio. Boss, you could have waited till the case was over.
If Anna was back safely, it wouldn't matter. If he would stop treating her like his own personal problem. I think he forgets who she's married to.
But he's involved in the case. The whole police force is. Boss, I know. I hear him talk.
I'm going to help find her. Jail or no jail. Now, you do this for me. Call Victor Jerome. Tell him that information was accurate. Tell him what happened at the house, but Anna still is in Putnam's hands, okay?
Okay. You want Jerome's boys to go looking for her again?
Yes, I do. I'm damn sight more efficient than the Port Charles Police Department. After you've done that, get me a lawyer.
A lawyer at this hour?
You heard me. Get me a lawyer. The best in town. I'm not waking up here in the morning. Go do it.
I understand that.
Yeah, I turned this on. The news is about to start. What's going on? Oh, did you hear? We found the house Brenda was being held.
Oh, is she okay? She's back?
No, she's not back, but... Oh, I should turn this down. I don't want Robin to hear it.
Hopes for the recovery
do an interview.
Anna Devane Lavery were dashed tonight in the rubble of an explosion that destroyed a South Side house. A Port Charles police team, led by Police Commissioner Robert Scorpio, tracked alleged kidnapper Grant Putnam to the house at 59921 Comstock early this evening. The house was demolished by a bomb, apparently a booby trap set off when Commissioner Scorpio and Duke Lavery, the husband of the kidnapped victim, entered the house. Both men were able to leap clear before the explosion, but in a city teeming with police on the lookout for him, Grant Putnam again made good his escape, apparently taking his victim with him.
Good God, where's Anna? God only knows, it's a nightmare.
The house on Comstock, where apparently Mrs. Lavery had been kept prisoner for the last 4 weeks. But today, in the aftermath of the explosion, there was no sign of either Anna Devane Lavery or Grant Putnam. Commissioner Scorpio told this reporter that he is convinced Mrs. Lavery would have been killed by the force of the blast that demolished the house if she had been inside. There was an ironic and bitter coda to this discovery that reveals how much pressure these tragic events have put on all the participants. Duke Lavery was put under arrest by officers at the scene after an altercation with Police Commissioner Scorpio and remains in custody. Tonight, the search continues in a 4-state area for Anna Lavery and her tormentor. Back to other local news.
Well, that's how we spent our evening. I wonder if you want Robin to hear it.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that you can really hide this from her forever, you know?
Well, Robert thinks we can do it at least until tomorrow morning. Hello? Bobby, it's Terry. Do you know where Felicia is?
Oh, hi, honey.
Yes, she's right here. Hold on a minute. Terry, for you. Hi, what's up? Felicia, I can't explain, but can you come over here? And I mean insist. I need your help.
So, did you really try and go after Robert Scorpio?
I gather he's no friend of yours either. Yes, I did, and if he was here, I'd do it again. I mean, the man has he's exceeded all boundaries. He's using his professional position to get his own personal ends. He's also so emotionally attached to my wife.
Well, it's not the first time that he's bent the rules so they come out his way.
Glad to hear you say that. To most people in this town, he occupies a position slightly south of St. Peter.
Well, that's a reputation he doesn't deserve.
How can you get me out of here? As fast as possible.
Well, it won't be that fast. You see, I made a few calls to some judges and local politicians. Seems like people in town are not too happy with the guy that tried to go after the top cop.
Well, I'm not exactly on a popularity contest.
Well, I hate to tell you this, but it's going to take till morning before they process you out.
Damn it.
First thing, right after 8 o'clock. Sorry.
Okay, if you say so, I'll have to believe it.
Am I interrupting?
No, come in. Can you excuse us 1 second?
Sure.
Did you make the call?
Yeah, I got through.
Thank God. Nobody seems to have not to be out here till the morning. I need you around more than ever. What are you going to do to find Anna? Answer me, man. What is it?
Well, he said he did all he was going to do. He found the house that Putnam had Anna in. The rest is up to you.
That swine. What does he think this is, you peanuts? He'll live to regret the day he betrayed me.